Lineups for tonight's game. Megan Gustafson makes her fourth. Tim Green, Claire Aubrey, and Ryan Sassano. Aces win the jump. We're off and running. Question about it. Last 8 wins for the Aces. They've held their opponent under 80 points. High-low, the entry for Joan. Begin the action tonight.
Plum didn't play the last game. She's looking a little fresh tonight.
11th in the league in scoring, top 7 and 3. Is she leading the league in scoring at 27.5 a game, but efficiently this year at 53%. Jones puts the head down, throws it up, and uses the back of the iron. Jones against Wilson. This should be fun. Asia Wilson rams that shoulder in, swish. Crowd erupts, a lot of aces. Just north of 3 assists per game for Ty Harris. Chelsea Gray not shy. Well short on the 3. Bonner boxes out Gustafson.
Being aggressive and attacking. And I think one thing that makes Kelsey really great is when she drives and penetrates and gets into the lane and doesn't settle for threes. With or against, I played with Becky both in New York and in San Antonio, so this is really exciting matchup.
Skip pass to Young, gets rid of it quickly. Jab step.
Connecticut makes it extremely difficult with whomever they're playing to score.
Jones high off glass.
Now the skirt
not
for
even
a
blinker, not even a blinker.
She was just in and out.
Carrington finishes on the other end. Shot clock winding. Gray pounces in the lane. Strong on the J. Wilson tried to...
Where you get the ball to her, and that's one thing that Coach White mentioned. You have to get Brianna Jones the ball in different ways, either and improve where they want to be going down the stretch.
Gray fakes the behind the back. The
on doing it. Yup, in my white tee. You know, only thing that's left for Asia to do is just put on some black Air Force Ones.
First in scoring, second in boards, second in steals, first in blocks, second in double-doubles. She commits an offensive foul here.
Allows her to spread the floor and be able to attack off the dribble as well.
Bree Jones can stretch the floor too. 8 points. Connecticut looking for Jones. Wilson can run the floor, fakes the pop, and banks it home. 4 points for Asia Wilson. Mabry dives on the deck. Young saves the rock. Tiffany Hayes also. Plum bounces to Alicia Clark, reigning 6th woman of the year. Aims to step by Carrington. 1% shooting. Mabry, why not? Yup. They are red hot offense. DeWanna Bonner tried to draw a foul, didn't happen. Thomas, powerful, but an offensive foul. Purr. Stokes with the cut. Shot clock to 7. Tiffany Hayes. Tough shot. Hit the back iron. Orange sneaks. Bonner fires. And with 1 second, Hayes will not.
Freedom franchise, boys! He had to look those lyrics up, Tarika, don't worry.
Mabry from way deep, left at 73% free throw shooter. Next Friday, the Las Vegas Aces head to Indianapolis to take on shooting 65% from the floor. We had 39 combined points in the first quarter. 30, well below their clip right now. Nelson Adota, game of hot potato. Looks to kick it out. Carrington with 5. Climbs in the lane. Carrington's fouled.
Maybe an all-defensive team.
Mabry, transition, Trey, in and out.
Ready to really lock in going down the stretch.
Mabry spins. Not there. Started 3 by the Dallas Wings out of training camp. A bright spot off the bench. Gray with the swat, but there's a foul on this end.
Because now everything is a sense of urgency. You know, you're looking to want to play. You want to.
Clock to 5 for Gray. Zips it out. Extra pass. Plum a fake. Got it off in time. Yes.
Oh, nailed it.
That's how you move the ball.
She gets them in their offense. She gets them settled down, and you know that you have someone who's fired, just really not being, just taking what the defense has given her. She hasn't really forced anything. Everything has been.
To add to that, 12 made field goals for the Sun, 8 assists. So they are sharing the ball and making quick decisions. Carrington gets hammered by Gustafson, the box out. On the floor with, we're not even midway through the quarter. Bonner puts the head down in attack mode, flips it with the right, tips it, no. Wilson collects the rebound. He's read that play perfectly. Plum on the break. Wilson likes when everyone on the floor is a threat with the basketball in their hands as Harris steps into a tray. First three for Connecticut. Hayes assessing, drives on her former overseas teammate, her teammate last year, Bonner, with three. Plum kicks it, Gustafson. Mabry. Sun leading by 13. Mabry around the screen, no. No kidding. 5 seasons at Iowa, 4 straight national style offensively, but this year when you have that option, she often Jones to diversify our offense.
And she's been so efficient as well. So
now 2 for 6 shooting. The Sun have done a good job defensively. Carrington gets the angle on Martin. Everything but the lay. Have taken just 4 free throws. The Sun 12. Thomas hits Carrington. Couldn't bank it in. They were
going to lay up.
Carrington now up to 7 points. Has scored a post entry. Thomas. Outlet Carrington knows what she wants to do. Back to Thomas. Has to save it. It's on
currently. But knowing her and knowing the Aces team 100%. And now she's added really like driving, getting into the lane, finish.
Put it on the Christmas list.
Was that in a new Jumbotron?
Clark can't hit. Average north of 25. Wilson at 27.5. 3 to shoot for Connecticut. Carrington, the hanging J, back iron.
If the rest of the 3 of the 4 keep going.
You've talked about Jackie Young being a key ingredient. 0 points in the first.
Defensively, always attacking and being in position for rebounds.
Nice up fake. Oohs and ahs from the crowd. Overs in the first 2 minutes of half number 2. Plum searching in her bag. Kelsey Plum falls away. Short. Harris did a good job draping all over, but Connecticut has racked those up. 4 to shoot for Young. Outlet Gray. 3 is money.
This game is Ursher. We gotta go see Ursher.
Wilson gets the spin move. Her teammate in stages of the league. The Houston Comets in 97 through 2000. Gray, opposite side. Book it.
And on offense.
Kick it. Bonner.
Eat it.
Book it. That was effortless by Alyssa Thomas. That pass got in deep.
Absolutely.
And there's Jackie Young, her first points of the night. Turnover. Gray has found her groove in this game. 2 triples in the quarter. Finds Young. Second block in this game to go along with the steal. 8.6 rebounds. Bonner attacks and finishes over the end. In her game.
I love Rakia Jackson's game. She's one of my favorite up-and-coming players. She 100% has it.
It's a 1-point game at Mohegan.
Just like that.
The last lead for Vegas was in Clark and the Indiana Fever. Mabry is stuffed, but got it back. Look what I found. What a foul. Team in the finals 2 years ago. Looking for their first championship in franchise history. Mabry swerve over to Jones. Offensively. Thomas pushes the ball. Mabry fires. Got it. Our culture. It's been a long time. You've been in stores before. Why not come to Uncasville and try? A huge contributor to that culture.
Oh, great play.
Everything but the make by Plum, who has Thomas, spins by Gray. In her hands, Carrington swings it. Mabry a 3. Oh! Wilson, not that time either. But back up and good by Hayes, who has such a coaching staff. And Ashley, Asia Wilson has 13 points, but she's had to work really hard for her 6 makes.
And that's a
hesitated on the pass. Bonner shoots out of a cannon, lays it home.
Let them fight through it.
Wilson, money.
And when you have someone like
ago. First minutes for Sydney Colson. Some say she might be the face of the WNBA. On that second row bench, Colson with the jab step, drives. Sydney Colson.
Smith professional.
Becky Hammond watched her very closely at Athletes Unlimited. Thomas with the answer. Second place, Las Vegas in fourth. Jab by Hayes, goes to her weak side right hand, short on the layup. Typically not a great offensive rebounding team. Hayes had a jumper available, feeds Clark up with the left hand.
Just keeps on delivering. You know, she could really be a person that could get.
Bonner from the elbow, swish. Clark, extra. Colson with the fake. Drives to the rack, goes off her knee. It's Connecticut ball. Team record 24-9 coming in. Wilson lost the ball. Thomas, a freight train. Look out. Chelsea Gray puts the head down. Leans in, and a foul on Bonner. Grip tonight, 81% this year. It's an underrated trait, but defending without fouling is going to be so important for Connecticut. Done. Just 75%. That's towards the bottom of the league. In the regular season in the WNBA. Plum fires. Got it. Kelsey have hung in there. Plum again. Airmails it.
Kelsey coming out for three.
They're a tough team to guard. Thomas in and out. That spin around to enter the post. It's turned over. Tiffany Hayes swings it. Clark, three. No. In under a minute. Plum, outlet. Gray passed up the three. The MVP favorite. Wilson, connect. 5 on the timer for Plum. Gray, the dagger. Yes! Rattles in the second one. Streak to 4 on the backs of Plum and Gray.